All right, so to start today, we have a math challenge. Let's see what you can do. All right. All right, math challenge. Are you ready? How fast can you break apart 10 into this number bond? G-O, go. Did you get one right away? We practiced this all lesson yesterday, so let's see. If I am going to break that number bond of 10 into something, I've got a couple of options. So, 10, let's see. Remember, I can have 9 and 1. Is that what you did? Or I can have 8 and 2. Or I can have 7 and 3. Or I can have 6 and 4. Or I can have 5 and 5. Or for bonus points, if you did this one, this is super smart. And if you think about it kind of easy, you could do 10 and 0. All right, let's get started with the rest of our lesson for today. So, I've been talking to Gigi, not gonna lie. Gigi is really impressed with what some of you guys are doing on SC Math, and Gigi thinks some of you need to spend a little more time on it. But Gigi also understands if SC Math isn't working on your tablet. It's okay. We'll get there. But Gigi wanted me to give you a message. So Gigi thought you needed an extra challenge of trying to figure out whether you're doing addition or subtraction, whether you're adding more or taking some away. So today we are going to play addition versus subtraction. Bum, bum, bum. So, we've got addition and subtraction. So I know with addition, I am putting two parts together to make a bigger number. And then I know with subtraction, I am taking some away and my amount is getting smaller. So let's see what happens today. So Gigi came along and was like, play this game. So Gigi said to get 5, so I made 5 burrs, and then it said plus 5. And I was like, oh, is that taking away or is that adding more? And I was like, oh, that's definitely adding more. So I counted out 5. Gave me plus 5. And then to find the total, I had to count them all. 6, 7, 9, 10. So I went and clicked on 10. So my parts were 5 and 5, and then my whole was 10. Then Gigi said to make 5 again, so I made 5. But this time it said minus 5. And remember, minus means I'm taking away, so I took away 5. And now look, I don't have anything left there. It's nothing. And remember from Elsa, nothing is 0. Pressing Gigi. So then Gigi said to get 7, 8, 7. And then to add 2. Remember that plus sign means I'm putting more. My amount should be getting bigger, so plus 2. And then to find the total, I count them all together. 8, 9, click on the 9, 7 plus 2 equals 9. All right, last one, I think. So I have to get 7, and then it's minus 2. Remember, minus means I'm taking away, so those birds need to fly away. And then I count what's left. Oh, and it is 5. Boo, yeah, 7 minus 2 equals 5. All right. All right. So now we're going to practice something a little bit different. So there were 7 birds on the wire, 5 flew away. Now there are 2 birds on the wire. So now I need to pick out the numbers that I'm using, 7, 5, and 2. So this problem is giving me all the information. There were 7 birds on the wire, 5 flew away. Now there are 2 birds on the wire. Well, now I've got to choose which number sentence matches the story. Before I even want to look at those numbers, though, let's cover those up. I'm going to solve this on my own. I'm not going to be distracted by those numbers hiding here. I'm going to figure this out on my own. So the story said there's 7 birds and then 5 flew away. If they're flying away, that means my amount must be getting smaller. If my amount's getting smaller, then I'm going to use my minus sign. I'm going to subtract. So 7 was my whole, and then I'm taking 5 away. So I'm going to have 7 minus 5, and it says now there are 2 birds on the wire. That's what's left. So 7 minus 5 equals 2. All right, so I got that. So that's the number sentence that I'm looking for over here. 7 minus 5 equals 2. So now, bye-bye. Now I can look at my numbers over here. So I've got 7 plus 5 equals 2. Nope, I said minus. We're taking away. 7 minus 5 equals 2. Oh, yep, that's mine. And then 5 minus 2 equals 7. Definitely not that. So, yep, thank you. We got it. 7 minus 5 equals 2. So this is the number sentence I would circle to match the problem. All right, so today we are going to practice fluently solving addition and subtraction problems. Addition, subtraction. Addition, remember, that's when I'm putting 2 parts together to get a bigger number. And subtraction, when I'm taking a part away to get a smaller number. All right, so our thinking steps, we're going to go through both. So first I have to decide whether I'm adding or taking away. If I decide that I'm adding, I'm going to listen to the story and I'm going to think about those parts. I'm going to identify what those 2 parts are. And then I know the parts go by the plus sign. The parts go by the, yeah, you didn't forget that, did you? The parts go by the plus sign, and then whatever the whole is, then I fill that in by the equal sign. Remember, our problems are giving us all the information today. Then, if I decide, oh, this is actually a subtraction problem, I'm going to identify the whole, and then I'm going to identify the takeaway part. And so I know that my subtraction sentence is going to be the whole minus the takeaway part, and then I fill in the part that's left. If at any time today I need help, I can draw a picture of the story. All right. So our first one. There were 9 dogs in the park. 5 dogs ran off to chase squirrels. Now there are 4 dogs left in the park. Circle the equation that matches the story. Remember, solve this on your own first. Don't pay attention to these yet. You want to just solve the problem and then just go and figure out, yep, that is the number sentence I need. Go. So I'm thinking about, am I taking away in this problem? Am I adding more? What is going on? Remember, if you need to draw math circles, go ahead and do it. All right, I'm going to go over the problem now. If you need more time, just pause it and then start it back up when you're ready to see the answer. All right. Okay, so the problem said that there were 9 dogs in the park and then 5 dogs ran off. So if the dogs are running off, that tells me that my group of dogs is getting smaller. If it's getting smaller, then I'm taking away and I'm going to use my minus sign. And I know when I'm subtracting, that I start with the whole and then I take away the takeaway part. So there were 9 dogs in the park, that's the whole, and then 5 ran off. So that is my takeaway part. So I'm going to write what? Yep. I'm going to write 9 minus 5, because I've got my whole and then my takeaway part. And then that equals, I said there are 4 dogs left in the park, so that equals 4. So now I have my number sentence is 9 minus 5 equals 4. So now I'm just going to go right in here. I am going to check out my options. So I've got 9 plus 5 equals 4. Nope, we said minus because we're losing dogs. They're running away. So that's not it. Then I've got 9 minus 5 equals 4. Yep, that's what we said because there were 9 dogs in the park. And then 5 ran off, so it's 9 minus 5. And then they said there's 4 left. So I've got this one. And then let's look at the last one just to double check. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 5 plus 4 does equal 9, but that doesn't match the story right now, so we're going to cross that out. Awesome. All right, so now there were 4 dogs playing in the park. Then 5 more dogs came to play with them. Now there are 9 dogs playing in the park. Circle the equation that matches the story. So again, you're going to stop and think about that story. Are we adding or taking away? And you're going to figure out the number sentence on your own before you go and pick out the number sentence from here. All right. Let's All right, let's take a look. So it said there were 4 dogs playing in the park, and then 5 more dogs came to play. So if I've got 4 dogs playing in the park, and then 5 more come, my amount is getting bigger. I am adding and putting those together, so I know that I'm using the plus sign and I'm putting 2 parts together. So I've got, we started with the 4 dogs playing in the park, and then we are adding 5 more dogs that came to join them. 4 plus 5. And so then the story tells us there are 9 dogs in the park. So 4 plus 5 equals 9. Awesome. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to check out our options and pick the number sentence that matches the story. All right. So 5 minus 4 equals 9. Oh, that is definitely not it, right? We know 5 minus 4 doesn't equal 9. 1 and 2, that's not what happened in our story. 9 minus 5 equals 4. No, there weren't 9 dogs and then 5 ran away. That doesn't match either. It's true, 9 minus 5 does equal 4, but it doesn't match our story. And then we've got 4 plus 5. Oh, yep, there's 4 dogs playing in the park and 5 more come. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So it's this last one I'm going to circle. Awesome. Fabulous job, Kipsters. All right. So once again, Gigi would like to remind us that when we are adding, we're putting parts together. We are putting those parts together. And when we're subtracting, we're taking a part away. And we're taking that part away from the whole. So when I subtract, it's always the whole minus the takeaway part. Awesome sauce. Let me out, let me out. Awesome. Well, you've done such a fabulous job with addition and subtraction, Kipsters. Next week, we're going to start a brand new module for Eureka. I can't wait to keep learning new things with you. Have a great weekend. Good luck on your sight word test tomorrow. Bye.